Hey, buddy.
Tuesday, Tuesday, day two. I'm trying to be funny. It didn't work.
It worked. I'm laughing.
You're not. You're making fun of me.
I am. That's
He's
okay.
a he's a witch with a B. Mine is the W with a B.
Good evening, everybody,
Everybody.
and welcome to our Tuesday night live chat.
Yes, it is day two of KickStart Winter 2026. We're almost at fall. No, I don't wish it was fall.
No.
Because that means winter would be coming back too soon. I wish it was spring, but that's okay. We need to go through all seasons, right?
Exactly.
Every season is important, and we're so glad that you guys are here with us again tonight for this, once again, important chat, because it is technically, but not technically, really orientation week, because this is the first week of KickStart. You all know KickStart no longer has an orientation week because we go all year round. So you know what? I want people not to be afraid, especially the newbies out there who maybe have not done this before. Don't be afraid. It will eventually, you will catch on very quickly on how things roll and how we do things. Because guess what? You're in charge of your own program.
Yeah, so whether you're brand new to Kickstarter, you've done this before, tonight it's about being confident, supported, and ready for the season ahead. We both had 2 good days, we did step class twice yesterday, once today. We listened to our bodies this morning. Jean-Luc's back was hurting him.
It hurt right now, and I'm so happy.
I know. But it's still hurting, so I'm wearing my brace, but I'm working through it. So we're getting our I got all 10 commitments yesterday. How's everyone doing out there? How are you?
Thumbs up.
How many commitments did you get yesterday? In chat, put it in chat. How many did you get yesterday?
I want to stress this as well because I posted this earlier in the private group, just saying, you know what? Don't compare yourself to everybody else. So if you're someone that has 5 commitments, but that you have 5 full commitments that you're doing, and someone does 10, you can't compare because everybody is different. We're all on a different journey, but heading in the same direction. And what that direction is, just seeing success. That's all the direction is we want to see success in ourselves and in other people. So keep that in mind, you know what I mean? Whenever you're thinking of other people saying, oh, I did all my 10 commitments, you know what? Their 10 commitments could be as simple as, I woke up this morning, I brushed my teeth. We don't know what other commitments or other people are doing. So again, never think that your commitments aren't enough, aren't big enough, aren't important enough, because if they're important to you, that means they are important.
I also want to give us some thanks out there. There's a few people that reached out to me because there's some issues. Rhonda reached out to me saying, Nick, how do I delete a commitment? And I was like, oh, I never thought of that. And we fixed it. So now if you want to delete a commitment, you just click the box, leave it blank, and it'll delete your commitment. So say you have 10 now, you want to do 6, you can delete 7, 8, 9, 10, make them blank, and then you'll have only 6 of them. So that's now available to you. You can edit your commitments. I've also been told that some people's commitments didn't get updated. I'm dealing with a lot of people submitting stuff, especially with the new change of 1 at a time. People are really using that feature very often. So updating commitments, if you've seen that you've updated and nothing has happened in the last few days, send me a message because someone today had sent their commitments in and if somehow it got lost along the shuffle. And so if you've submitted them, you're like, hey Nick, I submitted 2 days ago, and they're not showing up, let me know. But if you're new to Kickstart, your stuff might not show up till tomorrow because tomorrow is the last day, Wednesday. Tomorrow's the last day for tracking. So for you in fall, for those of you who did fall 2025, we're at 96.
It's the last day to catch up on your tracking.
Yes, we're at 96. We're at 96. We're at 96 diamond members for fall. We are 4 away from 100. And so we're throwing the gauntlet out there. I sent an email this morning to all the people who have a few dates remaining. If you receive that email, if you can help us get to 100, that'd be amazing. But if we don't, we'll try it this time.
Hello, 96?
96.
That's like a 60, that's 60 more
37,
people.
96.
That's 60 more people who kept.
We doubled.
That's insane. Almost triple.
Yeah, so let's keep going. Let's keep the momentum going. And you guys are doing great. A lot of people submitting their trackers. A lot of people doing their commitments. It's been amazing to see. Before we dive in tonight, too, quick reminder, keep your water close. Every time you take a sip of water or when we say the word.
I was hoping he was going to look at me and notice me when I was drinking it earlier. Mm-hmm. But no, because he's like, blah, 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 blah.
I like to talk. Yeah. Thank you. So if you say the word corn or if either of us take a sip of water, it's your cue for you to take some water as well, okay?
Yes, the word is corn.
Yes.
It's a tradition. Nick and I love corn and it'll always be there. But we are super excited for tonight because we have a special guest with us. And you know what? Tonight we're going to be talking about Kitchen 101, keeping yourself organized because a lot of times, a lot of our commitments Anybody out there who has a commitment about eating healthier and things like that? Well, like eating healthier comes with being prepared. When you are prepared and ready to go, you're most likely going to make the choices that you need to make or you want to make. So we're excited to have Sylvie back with us once again.
Daughter of Linda,
who I think is somewhere in the room potentially. There she is. Love Sylvie to pieces. She's near and dear to our heart. It's almost like she's a family member, I'll be honest with you, because when she talks, she sounds like all of my family. She sounds like everybody from Northern Ontario and Sudbury, because of course that's where I'm originally from.
Like my mom.
And she sounds like Nick's mom.
Yeah.
A little less French accent though. Your mom's a little stronger.
Yeah.
But Sylvie's gonna go and lead us in a short kitchen organization 101 segment and share simple and practical ways to organize your kitchen. She'll also give you some tips on keeping your produce fresher longer. And guess what? She convinced us. We are total convinced there. And she's also going to go through different easy ways to support your meal prep and also on how to set up your kitchen to create healthy routines from the get-go.
So just to let you guys know, tonight we will have at the end of this presentation, we will have a Tupperware link for those of you who are interested in purchasing Tupperware.
Yes.
For Canadians only. We unfortunately don't have an American link.
However, that is not true because Sylvie is going to provide us with an amazing American consultant.
And just like last year, any proceeds that we receive, prizes, anything that we get from these sales, we will then draw back. We will give you guys back
to the community.
That's what we always do. So if anybody's worried about that, that's what we do all the time. When we have these people come on to our shows and people buy products from them, we take the host prizes and then give it back to the community.
We'll have a draw. We'll have a contest, something of the above. But all of that, the proceeds go back into the community because we want you guys to benefit from it.
So, on that note, we will transition over to Sylvie, who will start her presentation on how to keep your kitchen organized.
Kitchen 101.
Salut, bonjour les amis. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah,
loud and clear.
Thank you for the lovely introduction, les boys. Merci beaucoup, merci beaucoup. Some of you I met at this time last year when we did this kitchen organization workshop. And some of you have dipped your toes a little bit in the kitchen organization. Some of you might be new to this. So we're just going to go over a few basic things that you can do in your kitchen to help you reach your goals, right? One thing. So I should preface this by saying I am a high school teacher. I teach cooking and nutrition and français. And I always tell my students, always tell them, if you fail to plan, you can plan to fail. So by using good products, by implementing systems that work for you, because they're very easy, you can set yourself up for success. So does anybody wish they had a larger kitchen? Like, a walk-in pantry or stuff like that, right? I know I do. So Tupperware has an organization system. It is the OG, the original, because yes, Tupperware has been around for a minute, okay? 80 years. 80 years this year. And this is one of the original systems. They're called the modular mates. Now, I know some of you got lots of these last year, got those pantries all organized, and like, it's a freaking breath of fresh air, okay? So number one, they're clear. If you can see it, I always think about this for my kids. If they can see it, they will eat it, Having the fresh cut stuff in the fridge and all that, if you can see it, you will eat it. So if you keep your products in a nice clear container, you know exactly how much is left. You don't have to guess how much is left in the box, etc. Now, I don't even have to talk about the price of groceries because you all know. You all know, right? Not only are we dealing with shrinkflation, but we are dealing with augmentation de prix, a price increase on freaking everything. I had to go yesterday and get some chocolate chips. The kids at school are making chocolate chip cookies. One bag of chocolate chips is now $6.99, and it's a cup and a half. A cup and a half for just, right? So everything's expensive. You want to make sure that nothing goes stale. You do not want to be wasting any money on your groceries. So airtight, liquid tight, tutti tight, okay? What's nice about these is that they maximize the space in your cupboards. So just to give you an example, okay? In this big modular make here, I have the big ass bag of Costco Tostitos chips, okay? Then in here, I have 2 bags of brown sugar. In here, I have 2 bags of gluten-free Robin Hood flour, 2 bags of brown sugar, a box of baking powder. Now, picture this in your cupboard. Would you be able to put the big ass bag of Tostitos chips, 2 bags of brown sugar on top of that, 2 bags of flour on top of that, and a box of, no, impossible, right? So you're really maximizing your space and you're able to stack right up to the top of wherever your cupboard goes. What happens is we lose a lot of space with all the odd shaped boxes. Your Ritz box goes up to here, and then your Rice Krispies, and then this. And so you have the Tetris, and then you shove a bag of marshmallows in there and you hope for the best, okay? So by modularizing, you're really maximizing your space. Now, your things will stay fresh in here forever and ever, amen, okay? Anything that is white belongs in an airtight modular make. Now, this here is pancake mix. You probably never thought of that, but like pancake mix comes in a box on Jemima, and then you open it and it's just, it has active ingredients, right? So you want to make sure to keep those active properties. Your flours, sugars, baking powder, baking soda, anything white belongs in an airtight modular mate. Now, what's nice about this is you can actually bring these to Costco, not Costco, Bulk Barn, the happiest place on earth, Bulk Barn. And on Sundays, they have what's called Sustainable Sundays. So you bring in your clean, empty, reusable container. They will weigh it. You fill up exactly how much you need, weigh it again, and then you get a discount anywhere from 15 to 40% off, okay, on Sundays. Now, if anything, spices, the best, cheapest is Bulk Barn for your spices. So what you probably don't know is that all of the spices at Bulk Barn are actually Clubhouse spices, brand name spices. So it's not a no-name knockoff. They are the real deal and significantly cheaper than at the grocery store. You know, you buy a little thing of pumpkin pie spice, $6.99 in that little tin. I could fill up a whole thing for $2 at Bulk Barn, right? Plus, if you go on a Sunday, you bring in your own container. Or no discount that look. So, you know, in your cupboards, when you have those little bags of spices or the little containers, again, it's all Jenga. Can you put 4 bags of spices, one on top of the other? No merci, but you can with the spice shakers. Now, we also have the smaller ones for the little tins, comme ça. So one of the greatest gifts I ever gave myself was organizing my Lola, c'est beautiful, okay? So Bulk Barn for the spices. Oh, another example. You guys might be thinking like, oh my God, I don't know what size, I don't know. They all work together, okay? We often call them Legos for ladies. So you have your oval size, comme ça. Then you have your super oval, which is a little bit longer. You have your squares. You have your rectangles. So, I mean, you could do a square on top of a rectangle oval. You could do 2 super ovals on your rectangular. It doesn't matter. You don't have to commit to a certain container for like that one product in your house. Example, cereal. Sad to do. Cereal's like $6 a box. I got 2 boxes of Corn Bran cereal in here. I have 3 bags of chocolate chip cookies in here. Would you be able to put 2 boxes on top of 3 bags of chocolate chips? No. But when you use the modular system comme ça, you bet you can, okay? For any type of baking ingredients or things you want to scoop, I recommend the square and rectangle. And then for things you want to pour, we recommend the ovals or super ovals. So you can use it for your rice, your pastas, goldfish crackers, anything goes really, okay? And not just in your kitchen even. These bad boys, these are a lifesaver in my bathroom, because in your vanity you have the Tylenol and the Vaseline and all these little, takes up a lot of room. If you just put, I have one for my medicines and then one for like other products. Take it out when you need it. La vie est belle. It frees up a lot of space. Now, generally, when you modularize your pantry, your cupboards, you will instantly gain 33% more room. Notice that the shape, right? Nothing is circular for these, because when you're dealing with a circle, excellent for liquid tight, airtight, but you lose a little bit of room. So modularize comme ça ici. Okay, water. Drink your water, ladies and gentlemen. Merci beaucoup. Okay. Now, another thing that is very, very expensive, but you can't go without it, your produce, right? We pay an arm and a leg for our produce.
We love these.
Never.
We love them.
And it almost sounds too good to be true. Like I remember when I went to my first Tupperware party, this was 10 years ago. And the lady was talking about these and I was like, oh yeah, okay, oh, cool. And then I tried one. I now have 16 of these in my house, okay? Nothing goes in my fridge without going in a Fridge Smart container first. So produce spoils very quickly, especially this time of the year, because I can see everybody typing how much they love these. Yes, because you know, it's wintertime. These are produce is expensive. Yes, mon ami Jean-Luc, there you go.
Or in the fridge.
Yeah.
I
So
can't.
what happens is all types of produce are different types of breathers, okay? So generally you'll have like your berries go bad really quickly, right? You get raspberries, blackberries, within a couple days, they have the fuzzies. What happens is berries are a very light breather, so they need no air whatsoever. But we're buying them in a plastic container with 42 holes in it. So they're spoiling right away. So you need to put them in an air-controlled environment. Now, there's a chart that comes on your container. They could also have a QR code. So if ever you buy something that's a little bit, not weird, but less common, that is not on here, like parsnips. No, parsnips are there. I don't know, bok choy or something. If you can't find the image, you can scan it and then the website will tell you how to vent it. You have three choices. It's either fully open, fully closed, or half and half. So things like broccoli, asparagus, spinach, very heavy breathers, okay? If you ever go to the grocery store and you grab one of those little plastic bags, the ones that we don't have to pay for yet, you grab one of those and you put a head of broccoli in there. If you come home and you throw that in the fridge, within, I'd say 2 days, that bag will be wet because your broccoli is releasing a lot of oxygen, creates condensation. Moisture is the enemy for produce. That's what makes it spoil quicker. So your heavy breathers like broccoli, asparagus, spinach, for those ones, you leave the vent open. Not steam, the moisture kind of evaporates. And you'll see that they're designed with kind of like little gutters on the bottom. So if there is any moisture that accumulates, it'll kind of collect in this gutter. So your produce sits on top of its own moisture, not in its own moisture, okay? If I'm storing something small, like blueberries or something like that, I'll go and throw a little paper towel on the bottom just to protect them from going in the little gutters. Now, I do not teach science, but this is scientific, okay? You'll see, what do I have here? Broccoli and snap peas. So these have been in there for a week or so. Now you can see there's like little gouttelettes, a little bit of condensation. So you just grab your towel, wipe it, and put it right back and keep going for another week or two. Or like I'm telling you, probably my peppers. Oh, I have one pepper in there. This one I combined. You can combine all the same types of breathers according to the chart. So here I have oranges, apples, and red peppers. These have been in here for a long time, okay? I'll take it, wipe up the condensation, put it back, ready to go. My peppers usually last me about 4 weeks. Broccoli, at least 2 weeks. Grapes, about 3 weeks. Now the trick is to store your produce naked, dirty, and dry. Don't wash it ahead of time. don't cut it up. I mean, if your broccoli doesn't fit, you know, I've cut off the stem and all that. But what I mean is, like, let's say my peppers, I wouldn't go and slice them up. You want to keep them whole to not create any additional moisture, right? If you're going to be eating it in a couple of days, it's not a big deal. But generally, I get home from the grocery store, I have all my containers on the island, take them out of the packaging, and then dump. Whatever is in the same group on the chart can go in the same container. So I have one with all my carrots, cucumbers, celery, another one with my apples, oranges, lemons, stuff like that. Now, I might be breaking some hearts ici, là. Hold on tight, okay? Groundbreaking news ici. Nobody needs drawers in their fridge. The drawers in your fridge are not serving any purpose. They call them crisper drawers, but it's more like limper drawers, okay? If you are combining different types of breathers in the same tiroir, là. So if you have broccoli beside your carrots need no air, broccoli release a shit ton of it. So then you're gonna spoil both of them because they're not properly vented. So if I were you, remove your drawers, and these stack beautifully. You know exactly how much is left, and you will not be feeding your compost anymore, let me tell you, okay? Your stuff lasts for weeks. Now, another thing I should mention is that you never want more air than product in your container, okay? So if I'm starting off the week, this is full of produce. Come Friday, I have 3 oranges left. So I would then downsize and put them in a smaller container. I don't want more air than product in my container. That's just a little trick to keep things going fresher even longer. Same thing with your modular mates. Any container, you never want more air than product because that's how things go stale, okay? So I'm showing you here a little 4-pack. You can purchase the 4-pack or you can get them individually. There's even other sizes you guys will see on the website. But usually this is the starter set I recommend. This is what I now give as like a Christmas, wedding present, because any new couple starting out should have one of these, or 2 or 3 or 4 in their household, okay? So that's what we need for produce. Now, January, time to get back to business. I just had 2 weeks off. So là, lunches, c'est pas le fun. But it's fun when you have like cute little containers. So I saw some of you saying, someone said earlier that her goal today, she did the meal prep and all that. It's good to be prepared and to have whatever little containers you need for them, right? I'm sure you guys remember these from long time ago, another original Tupperware product. So these are called the Tupper Minis. These are 2 ounces, and these are perfect for any kind of toppings, you know, your shredded cheese, your little nuts and seeds, salad dressings, etc. You know how much is in there. There's, you know, you're not going to dump the whole bottle of a salad dressing. You're going to have 2 ounces maximum. These ones here are 4 ounces, and these I love for a hard-boiled egg to bring to work, or this is what I put my homemade muffins in here. When you make homemade muffins, là, les amis, là, they don't need to be the size of a freaking full cake. Là. It's comme ça, half a cup per sit. You can put your yogurts, your applesauce, etc. It's always cheaper when you buy it in bulk, and then you divvy up. So on Sundays, I usually portion out my things using little bonhommes comme ça. We also have some more containers coming on sale later this week. This one is called the refrigerator bowl. This is like my yogurt berry granola bowl every day. And then this little flatter one comme ça. Fun fact, this fits perfectly a smile cookie from Tim Hortons, okay? Or your little hummus, dips, whatever, comme ça. If you like a little variety in your life, we have what is called the Lunch It container. This is the container that will fit in your purse when you need to go to the movie theater and you don't want to spend $45, you know? You put a little salty snack, a little chocolatey patente, a little sweet something, boom, and your purse comes up. I mean, easy to open for people with dexterity issues, comme ça, Lunch It. Maintenant, as I get older. As we get older, we get wiser, right? Cook harder, not smarter. So what I'm doing now is anytime I'm cooking, I double or I make more and then stock the freezer because you never know, one of those busy nights, you don't have time, you're going to go drive through, there's something in the freezer, okay? So Tupperware just introduced a new product. These are, I have no one else. These are glass products. They're called Voila glassware, okay? So variety of different sizes. Now, what's nice about these, multi-purpose, freezer, fridge, dishwasher, oven, microwave, okay? You have this little vent on top. So if you need to reheat, you can leave the seal on, just vent it comme ça, reheat it, okay? It's clear, you see what's in there. You can go from baking whatever, letting it cool, ready to go for your leftovers the next day, or freeze it for a rainy day. Là, check le top set, là. So the seal actually provides an airtight, liquid-tight seal, là. I know other glassware products, you probably have lots of bowls and the seals have ripped. I'm not going to name any companies, okay? So that's very frustrating. So these ones here, you really won't have frostbite, frost burn, frost patente on your food. You just pop this down and you can freeze it directly like this. So there's a variety of different sizes, obviously individual portion, a little bit bigger. I have actually leftovers from supper, chicken breast in there, putting it right back in the fridge. And then some people don't like to reheat in the microwave. So you could just remove the lid, obviously, and throw this in the oven the next day when you want to reheat it. Now you could do a nice shepherd's pie in here, baked, penne, lasagna, whatever, throw it in the freezer just like this. And then whenever you're ready, either oven or microwave. So it's really nice to meal prep. Okay, these are called the Voila glassware. Opela, it is glass, huh? Did not break. It did not break. Now, if we have friends here that like to bring leftovers for lunches or whatnot, we have these crystal wave containers with a little vent on top. So this is microwave safe. Most products will come with a little leaflet to say, microwave, dishwasher, freezer, whatever. You just pop it open, vent it, reheat your stuff. So these ones are not made for the freezer, but day-to-day reheating comes to us beautiful. Now, when you are reheating in the microwave, ladies and gentlemen, we should not be reheating at 100% power. If you're cooking something in the microwave, yes, 100% power. But when you're reheating, you should be reducing your power level to about a power 7. That'll heat your food a little bit more evenly and will preserve the integrity of your container. You won't get the crusties around you, okay? When you're going at 100% power, it's equivalent to about 500 or 550 degrees in your oven, okay? So just reduce that power a little bit. We have things like the adorable microwave soup mug, comme ça, but I mean, if you want to use it for oatmeal, any type of pasta, leftovers, etc., comme ça. We have the freezer mate containers. I know the boys have some of these too. So Lolo, when you're grocery shopping, we're not paying full price for meats. That's for the birds. You do not pay full price, ladies and gentlemen, when they're on sale. But when they're on sale, it's always like a club pack portion, right? If you freeze it in a big hunk of chunk, you have to thaw it in the big hunk of chunk. So you divvy up in your smaller containers. Look how flexible these are. Okay. There's little flacons on there, snowflakes. So, it's not for the microwave. And you have a variety of different sizes. Now, there's a slight little curve on the bottom of the container because the Tupperware engineers, yes, that is a career, Tupperware engineers designed it so that when they're stacked, air flow around. And it's all engineered comme ça, okay? When you open up your container, you're going to see frost on the seal. And some people are like, oh my God, it's frostburn. The frost is on your seal, not on your food. That's what we want, okay? So again, for any type of container, you try to keep them about 3/4 full. to avoid frost burn or things going stale. This one here fits perfectly like a bag of blueberries, bag of frozen peas, corn, and it's like magic. Look, individually frozen kernels. Look, there's no clumps. Because when we go to the grocery store, ever notice you're walking down the freezer aisle, everything's nice and boda. All the, the French fries, they're all flat. The corn, all the bags are flat. But you bring them home, throw it in the freezer, and it freezes like this, look, okay? Those bags have little teeny, teeny, tiny holes in them, which lets the air out, which means they can lay flat on the shelf. If not, it would be a shisho on the shelf. So when we throw that in the freezer, then it freezes like a big friggin' hunk of chunk. And then, you throw an elastic around the bag, and then your freezer just turns into chaos. So again, the shape of these, modular, easy to stack and store.
We have a quick question already for you.
Fuzzy.
It's asking, are they dishwasher safe?
Yes, top rack.
Top rack, yeah. And we've done it, actually.
Yeah.
We're like, not the bottom!
Sometimes I put them on the bottom rack when I'm feeling adventurous.
Ooh, I'm always afraid.
Bottom line, I could talk about this forever, though. There's different systems, there's different, it depends are you looking to freeze? Are you looking to meal prep? Are you looking to preserve your produce, organize your cupboards, I do custom pantry organization. If anyone is interested, I can work with you for sure to see, what do you need. If you are feeling overwhelmed, what I usually tell my customers is start with one section. If you're like, oh, I got to organize my pantry, it's like, oh my God, start with, like your rice and pastas or your cereals or your spices. Start with one area and then build from there. I have a regular kitchen, basic, and I have over 50 modular mates in my pantry, in my kitchen, and it doesn't, I could still put more even. It's like they just stack perfectly and no more waste. So as the boys said, we will open up a party link.
Can everybody hear me still?
Yes.
This is what I wanted to show you guys. My spice count rack here used to be an absolute disaster, and I'm not gonna lie, the top part is gonna get worked on. But right now, I can find all of my spices in these, and I will never go back to not putting my spices in containers ever again. I need more, because I keep buying different spices or I get more spices, and the more I have, the better it is. And look at this. I'm not gonna lie, and I know this sounds like look at how many containers we have in our fridge. And our lettuce here.
It did look like that last year.
It did not look like this last year. These two head lettuces, we did not realize we had bought one and bought another one. They've been in the fridge for almost 2 weeks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Been in for 2 weeks. The other one's been in maybe for a week and a half. And they're still good. Of course, the top few leaves might wilt, which you just take off. Naturally, that's going to happen. Yep. But you're not wasting the entire thing. And so, honestly, as much as we're not getting paid for this, we were hard non-believers of this, and now we've been converted 100%.
I love it. Yes, and once you try it, you're like, oh my God, how did I live without? I used to feel very rushed, like, oh my God, I have cauliflower in the fridge and I got to use it up by the end of the week. It's going to start smelling. It's going to go bad. And now it's like, I forget it's there 2 weeks later. And a lot of times I'll go to open it and I'm like, oh my God, please be good, please be good, please be good. Like, yeah.
It's so funny that you said cauliflower, because I had roasted cauliflower for dinner tonight with carrots. And that cauliflower had been in since Christmas. No lie. And I'm like, I cannot believe it's still
the biggest one. The biggest one for us, the biggest difference was our fruit.
Our fruit. And we're not talking about us.
We're talking about strawberries mostly, because I've talked about this before. I am one of those people, I can only eat strawberries for a certain period of time. If they go past a ripeness, I can't eat it anymore. Same with bananas. There's a lot of stuff that I can't eat past a certain, a mushiness. So what's been amazing with these containers is that the strawberries stay fresh all week now. We used to have an issue. We buy strawberries on Sundays, we bring it home, and by Wednesday, they'd all be a mush because they're in that container that has all the air in it. And so now that we've been putting it away regularly, our fruit lasts forever. It can last for over 2 weeks sometimes because, well, we tend to eat it by then. But if we were to leave it in the fridge, it would last that long.
We do have a few more questions for you, Sylvie, right now, so I thought I'd ask them. First question was, the lids are not oven safe on the oven.
No.
Correct. Excellent. I thought so. So the lids aren't oven safe. Next question is someone saying, I cut up white onion and I put it in a snack cup. And
she can't get the smell out.
She can't get the smell out of the snack cup.
Okay. So a good thing to do for that, if you make a baking soda and like a paste, kind of make a paste and rub it into your little snack cup, wash it and all that. And that should help get the smell out.
Awesome. Yeah. And then go for it.
Oh, no, go ahead. Finish with the questions.
Well, they work for microgreens, the containers.
Yeah.
And then as far as the spice containers, do they have holes in them? And as far as you can shake them out?
So there's one side you can put your teaspoon in. And then there's one side where it's like a shaker. So to fill them, just take off the whole lid. So what I wanted to say, the best part, all of the modular mates right now, every January, Tupperware knows. Every January, there's a mega blowout sale on all of the modular mates. They are 50% off, okay? So I love it because January, that's when we want to like get stuff organized, right?
Yep.
Also offer a membership. So the membership is $20. And it gives you an additional 25% off. So I know a lot of you guys did that last year. You got your modular mates for 75% off. So that's always an option. You guys can always shoot me an email or send me a message on Facebook. And I'd be more than happy to help you out with that.
And are you not part of the KickStart group, Sylvie, if I'm not mistaken?
The free one.
The main group, the KickStart that's free. Sylvie is in that group. So if you guys want to post in there and tag her, she'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions. You can reach out to us and then we can put you in touch with Sylvie if you have additional questions as well. So
yeah.
So
oh my God, Sylvie.
Thanks so much, Sylvie.
Do you guys know why we love her? Because not only is she knowledgeable and she's entertaining. I'm sorry, but the half English, half French.
I love the frozen thing. What was it? I remember the frozen thing. I was like, that's frozen patin. Yeah, that's what I was like. That was so funny. I was like,
it warmed our hearts.
Yeah.
We've never met Sylvie in person, but we've met her mom. And I'm sure next time we are in Sudbury, we will definitely come and meet Sylvie. But thank you so much for always coming and doing this with us. We really, really, really appreciate it. Honestly, guys, it's insane what organizing your kitchen does to your meal planning, to your life, because you can
there's a reason why Sylvie's here this specific week.
Yes.
Because a lot of us are trying to get back to meal prepping, trying to get back to vegetables and fruit, and we're trying to give you guys ideas to help you maybe on your journeys to help yourself get those vegetables and make them last longer. Because right now, as we all said and we all know, everything costs an arm and a leg right now. So you don't want to buy broccoli and have it just rot within 2 days. You want it to last a long time. You want to eat the produce you buy. So this is why we did this today. And I hope you guys enjoyed the presentation. And Sylvie, we'll have you back again next year, very likely.
Yes, sir.
Always, 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 always. Thanks again, Sylvie. You're amazing. You're absolutely phenomenal.
Awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed that presentation. We're now going to go back to a bit more KickStart stuff. So of course, we're going to keep talking about KickStart today. I'm going to, yes, I'll do that right now.
Perfect.
So now that your kitchen's set up.
Yeah. So now that you are all set up for success as far as your kitchen goes, one thing I love that she said, and we've been preaching this for years, square containers in your fridge.
And clear
square containers. We've been saying this. We used to buy the dollar store, Dollarama Betty Crocker containers.
We still have them, but we don't use them.
But we never use them.
They're stacked in our Tupperware.
Really think about.
No, because it can be used for random things.
Yeah, maybe I should use them. No, because I want more storage. But anyways, that's a whole other story. We can talk about that along. We're actually going to talk about some more KickStart stuff. Just because, you know what? KickStart is here for you to work KickStart, not for KickStart to work you, if that makes any sense, right? It's here because it's simple. We make it as flexible as we possibly can. And what we're trying to build for you guys is have you guys build consistency. But consistency that works for you. And there's no such thing as a perfect day, okay? There's no such thing. Perfection does not exist. There are just honest days that live out there. You need to be honest with yourself and honest in your daily tracking, your clear commitments, having an honest, simple routine, and being part of this amazing community, right?
If you focus on those 4 things, everything else will start falling into place. So today is day 2. So I'm hoping most of you guys have learned the routine. Day 1 yesterday, day 2 today. So what you should be doing is every day you wake up, you should be going to your daily guide, because you don't want to end the day like, oh my God, I was supposed to do like take a picture of a swan and I didn't take a picture of a swan today. Damn it, where's my swan?
And it's now 10 p.m.
It's 10 p.m. You can't get a swan picture. There's not a swan picture. I'm just using that as an example.
You could always go online and find one, but it really doesn't help.
But so we suggest you log on to the website in the morning, check to see what today's daily tasks are, fitness tasks, and then think about, where can I put these today? Can I put these today? Because some days you might be so busy that, you know what, you can't even look at that. Today, all you can do is track.
And that's okay.
And that's fine.
If you're not able to do the daily task or everything on our daily task, don't worry about it, right? So we're going to go ahead and talk about the dashboard again, because again, the dashboard is where you find absolutely everything.
Everybody who's been here before, what is the answer to all questions?
You can find it on the dashboard.
That's the answer to every question. So even today, we started the KickStart Book Club. So you guys probably saw some posts on the KickStart Book Club.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, it's all for
He makes me write this script out, but then he jumps ahead and doesn't follow the script. Follow the script.
I was just doing a little
no side, no.
I went for a pee break. Now I'm back. So your daily guide lives on the dashboard. And why is the daily guide important? It's because we built it so that it can help you guys propel you forward. I love seeing people's comments a lot. So they think, I don't usually do arm exercises, but I did the arm exercise today. Or I don't do strength exercises, and I did them today. And that's why we built KickStart the way it is. It's to help you have structure. It's a lot of us start a weight loss journey or a fitness journey or any journey, and we don't know what to do, right? We don't know where to start. So the daily guide has been created so you guys can have something to guide yourself every single day to help you through this journey.
And a lot of people are asking, well, where should I submit my tracker? Do I do it the night before? Do I do it the next month? You submit it when you want.
Whenever you want.
So if you know by 6 p.m. if your day is done, track.
I can't because
I can't because I have some that
9 p.m. bedtime for me.
Longer.
Yeah.
So I'm a morning tracker. I track the next morning. So whatever my day 1 is, I track this morning for yesterday. So now tomorrow morning when I wake up, I will track day 2. And you know why I like doing that? Because it forces me to read to the daily guide for today. Because I go into my daily routine. I go in, I read all the things that need to be done, and I go and track. For me, that works. But if that doesn't work for you, find what works for you.
Submit your tracker every day. I know that a lot of people, and I'm really suggesting this because we found when people wait, they either give up, or they make a lot of mistakes. And when you're trying to catch up. So if you're someone that's, I'm going to track at the end of the week, I would just try to create a routine that you try to track every day just to get yourself used to it. And because, like we said, based on this is our 5th Kickstart. We've seen a lot of people trying Kickstart, and a lot of times people give up because, number 1, they stop tracking for a few days, and then they're like, I'm not going to go back now. It's been 5 days. I don't want to track anymore.
Yep.
So even if you've done nothing for a day, you can still go in and track and say, all I've done is nothing today.
I've done nothing, which is okay.
First name, last name, email, submit. You're done.
Guess what? No one sees that you've done nothing
but you.
You're the only person that sees that.
But why we're saying that is because on days where you can't commit yourself to your commitments, coming to the website and just submitting it empty at least keeps that routine going for you.
It's that habit.
So after 5 days, say you've done that for 5 days because you've been going through a tough time, you can't get your workouts in, things aren't going well, at least you're still submitting your tracker, and that small part of your routine is still there.
And then on day 6, you're like, wow, I went back, but I'm feeling much better today. Wow, I can actually do 3 of my commitments today without even thinking about it.
Because like we said earlier, it's not about perfection.
It's about
We do not expect you guys to get all your commitments throughout the entire 91 days. Some of you might. Some of you are superheroes, and you might be able to get all of them every single day. I'm not a superhero. I miss some days. I'm a human.
We wear Superman t-shirts and Batman t-shirts, but we're not superheroes in any way. And it's so true. Barb also mentioned having the book or a copy of the PDF or your journal that you use is also very helpful and a great reminder to track.
Exactly.
There's another thing that a lot of you are using on
so proud of you guys for all this.
I'm even using it more. I know if you notice 2 days now that I've been making my comments because I haven't been as predominant on the website as I used to be, but one of my commitments is actually I must use the website often. I must use the dashboard and post and write things, but it's actually using those comment boxes. Using the comment boxes on the dashboard, saying, you know what, I'm having a good day today. I'm having a bad day today. I'm struggling. And that could be dashboard or web or Facebook, but dashboard specifically, because again, our goal is to have more content and have everything led from our dashboard than on Facebook. Because guess what? Facebook is public. And this is a lot of stuff that is personal information that we want to make sure you guys feel safe and you guys feel like you're in a place where you can share and no one will ever find it or judge.
Exactly.
Right?
And that's why we built the way we built this Kickstart. That's why the comment sections were added to the website, to the dashboard, so you guys can share how you're doing. Let us know if you're struggling, because you know what? If you post there, people will respond. You'll get some emojis. You'll get people responding back. Carmen's a perfect person to respond to a lot of people. Joyce does too. Joyce does too. So there's a lot of people that actually respond on there. So feel free.
And all of you feel free to respond to other people. Don't feel like, oh, maybe I shouldn't say anything. Please say something. So the last thing we're going to say about that, though, you are going to find everything you need for Kickstart where?
On the dashboard.
We're just really trying to be funny when we say that.
I hear a t-shirt that says on the dashboard.
No, where you find it, and then we'll put on the dashboard on the back. I love that. Maybe we'll sell a t-shirt. So the next part we really want to talk about, we don't want you to overthink it. Overthink it though, okay? We get it can be overwhelming. Everything can be overwhelming. But guess what? It's laid out for you as simple as we possibly could. Do it for you. So now we're going to move on to some of the new features that we have.
Yes.
And we're going to talk to you guys a little bit more about what we decided and what we created as far as the Kickwalkers and why we created this group.
So we now have Kickwalker captains, Darcy and a few other people.
There's about 12 captains. 12 captains.
And they're working together to encourage walking, movement, and motivation throughout this season. So it's not about speed or where you get to. It's just about moving more, being more active together as a community.
And supporting each other while we do it. Because guess what? If you go for a walk and you post it and someone goes, oh my God, that's amazing, you'll most likely go do it again tomorrow, right? When someone actually recognizes that you did something, you'll actually go do it again, especially for those of you who maybe aren't consistent with your walking or your movement. So that's why we decided to create this. And I'll be honest with you, back in the day, there used to be a couple of walking groups out there. We won't go ahead and mention names because it's not worth it. But there were walking groups out there and it was missing. And Darcy actually reached out to me and said, hey, Jean-Luc, if you want some help, I am more than happy to help you lead the group. And so we decided to pick most of the people that were interested when we made that post. And now they're the ones that are creating all this, right? We're there helping, but the actual Kickstart captains are the ones that are telling us Kick-Walker captains are the ones that are telling us what to post, what games they're playing, what they're trying to do, how to encourage you. So I just want to give a good shout out to all of those amazing Kick-Walker captains out there for being able to participate the way they have this.
So for those of you wondering where it is, on the dashboard under the fitness section, there is a Kick-Walker's daily task. This is a task designed to help you go outside, take a walk, and do an activity that day. Could be today was taking a selfie. Yesterday was taking a picture of a bird. So every day there's going to be a little challenge for you to do so that I can get you guys outside and motivated to actually get your walks done, especially at this time of year when it's cold.
Exactly. And I do want to also reiterate that these captains are actually pushing themselves out of their own comfort zone and posting more often, doing videos and lives while they are on their walks. So if you feel like, hey, wait a minute, I can do that too, do it.
Yeah, do
Do
it.
it. And you don't only need to do it in the private group. If you feel confident enough to do it in the bigger the Hello at Jean-Luc and Nick KickStart group, that doesn't exist. But the big the non-private KickStart group, go ahead and feel free and do that as well.
That doesn't exist anymore.
There is still another free group though.
Yes, the free group. We also
There's been named so many times I can't keep up.
well, that's because there's a whole pattern to it. Now it makes sense. We also have our Kickstart Book Club. We made the announcement today. So how is this going to work? Kickstart Book Club is essentially we're going to assign a book that we're going to read as a community throughout the 91 days.
Through the season.
So every week on the dashboard, there's a new section. If you scroll down below the daily recipe on the dashboard, you guys can log on now.
Yep.
If you scroll down there, there's a section called Kickstart Book Club. It explains you the book we're reading. It'll tell you what you need to do every week. It'll explain to you what chapters are assigned to each week. And we're doing the Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins.
Yes.
That's the book we're doing as a group. And there's even questions every week asking you, you've read chapter 1 and 2. What do you think about this? So all of this is available to you. So if you go to the dashboard and you go to the Kickstart Book Club section, there's actually a link to purchase the book if you do not have it. And all of us together will be reading that book this season as a group. And then in spring, we'll do a different book.
But I do want to reiterate, this is a self-led book club. So some people are fast readers. Not everybody's a fast reader. So if you decide to read the entire book within a week, that's fine. That's fine. But there's some people that are like, oh my God, I can't read that and I can't keep up. We've not at this point decided to have like an actual meeting, Zoom meeting to talk about the book. That's not our intentions yet. Maybe if there are book club captains that come out and start saying, yes, we'd love to have a meeting. Maybe once after the book is done, we can look into doing that and evolving. We are always ready to evolve anything we do to make things better for all of you.
So that's the 2 new things available to you guys to participate in, as well as the Kickstart Weight Loss Tournament. We are now at 44 people.
44 people have signed up.
That means now the prize stands at $220. So if you lose the highest percentage of weight, you will win a $220 Amazon gift card.
The other $220
will be
is going back to you somehow in prizes
Yes.
and recognition somehow. So don't fret. That money's not coming back to us. It is going right back to the community.
And for those wondering, both the Kickstart Book Club reading and the Kickstart tournament, weight loss tournament, starts on the 12th.
Yeah.
So they both start on the same day. So if you want to read the book, the Let Them Theory with us, and you don't have the book yet, you still have till the weekend to purchase the book and get it for yourself, so you can join us in this. If you've already read it as well, join us as well. Talk about it.
I'm reading it again with all of you. I've already read it.
I won't lie, I'm not reading it.
I don't read, I listen.
I'm not a book club person. Sorry, I won't be in the book club. He is, but I won't be.
I love it. I've become.
I'm being honest.
If you're not a reader, but you like to listen to podcasts, audiobooks are phenomenal, especially when you get a good author and you get someone that you just love their voice. It is great. When the person reading is it's a little harder sometimes, but if the book is good, you'll stay.
I mean, if it sounds like this, it's not fun to hear.
What I like, somebody else might not like, and vice versa, right? So that's why there's a whole bunch of different people out there reading books.
So these are the things we want to talk to you guys about tonight. We want to open up for a quick discussion. So in chat, let us know, what are you most excited about for Kickstart this season?
Yep.
What's the one thing that you're most excited about this season? We'd love to hear in chat what you guys are excited about. I'm excited about just being back on track. I won't lie, this has been 2 days now where we've been really following our regular healthy diet. And I feel so much better already. Like I have less heartburn, and like I'm just already starting to feel better just from changing just for 2 days. So I can imagine how I feel in 5 weeks. But my thing is I'm using this Kickstart to really push myself to try to stick to a routine for 91 days and really, lose weight. I want to lose weight.
I love this. Carmen said she's excited about being accountable and joining the excited to be accountable with the weight loss tournament.
Getting back on track, book club,
the community,
the structure.
Love that. There's a few things that I'm excited about. I'm excited about not reading a book alone and having other people read with me. That really makes me, I'm excited. I know I'm excited about where was that? What was I thinking about? I lost my train of thought. I'm excited about getting back to step.
Yeah.
I did not realize how much I missed it. Like, we've only done 3 classes so far, and I was like, wow, I really missed it.
It's really hard to do class right now. I won't lie. By the end, we turn off the video. I'm like, I'm dead. Like,
Yeah.
I can't even breathe anymore. Like, it's really tough right now. So we're slowly trying to build our stamina up with all of you at the same time. But that's what this is all about. We're all starting from scratch really right now. All 287 of us have started January from scratch. Some of us might have been on our weight loss journey very good last year, and we ended the year really well. And we're all good, and that's great. But I'm pretty sure most of us, this is a reset. Either a reset from the fall, you didn't follow Kickstarter as much, you stopped tracking for a while, or maybe you stopped eating well because it was Christmas time. All of us feel it. This time of year is always kind of a reset. And that's why, for me, this is exactly what I want. I need this reset, and we have all of you to help us. And you're going to help us stay accountable too.
And I love what Nick said, but I
That's
don't think any of us are starting from scratch because we've all done this before. We have a plethora of knowledge in our own brains. We just don't apply it. Right?
I actually weighed myself today because I want my starting weight. I'm 271. I'm still not over the weight I was when I first lost weight in 2018. So that right there is a testament that even though after 7 years, I've gained some of the weight back because, life happens, but I still have always been able to do something to not get to the point where I've just let myself go. And if you're in that same boat right now, if you're sitting there going, hey, you know what? I used to weigh fill in blank, and I've not gone there. You're right, Nick. Feel proud of that because that's an achievement in itself. If you've been able to stay away from that top weight for so many years, celebrate that.
Even if you've put on weight, that doesn't matter, guys. That's not what we're thinking of, right? Because as soon as you think of, oh my God, I gained weight, what you're doing is you're creating that guilt in your head that should not exist. Don't create that guilt over food and a number on a scale. It's not worth it. If you cheated on a test, then you should maybe feel a little bit guilty. But when it comes to your wellness, don't feel guilty. Just get moving.
Yeah.
Get motivated, and hopefully we can provide that motivation to all of you. And not only us, but every single one of you provide it for each other.
Exactly. I love seeing everyone's posts right now, your comments. You guys are doing great. So keep going, keep submitting your trackers. And, we're going to be here 91 days together, pushing each other forward and making sure that all of us are doing the best we can to pass through this January, February, March, the worst months of the year, according to me. Actually, no, maybe not. And maybe November.
I think it's really important too is start small.
Yeah.
Use the tools that are there at your fingertips. Lean on the community. And remember that what you're trying to create right now is a lifestyle. You're not in a sprint. This is not a race. And I think a lot of us, when we come back, even as a reset, we think, okay, I'm going to race. I'm going to do everything all at once. And then we get overwhelmed and then we stop. So let's do things slowly and gradually and build the momentum so that way by the end of KickStart Winter, when KickStart Fall goes, you'll be like, oh my God, I'm a pro. I can't wait to see what I achieve next time. So on that note, just a few reminders. Don't forget, we will be live again on Thursday night. We'll be in the kitchen. I'll be making my apple blueberry crisp.
I get desserts.
I have no blueberries, so we'll see if there's blueberries in the fridge by then. It might be an apple crisp because I don't have blueberries.
I already warned him next week he needs butternut squash.
One here.
Okay, because he needs that for next week.
But that next week I'll have groceries by the time we do the Thursday. This time I don't. So we just want to thank all of you for being here again tonight. Thanks for all of you on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all the above.
I do want to answer one quick question.
Oh, yes.
So I am doing a dry January. I am, and are you?
Nope.
No, but I am. I'm doing a dry January. I'm doing dry January, February, March, actually. I'm doing 3 months. Another question we had on Facebook was, if we submitted our weight for the challenge, do we have to do it again on the 12th? No. Any weight you submit before the 12th will count. So if you submit your weight today with a photo, I'll use that weight to start you. If you submit a weight tomorrow with a photo, I'll use that weight. So you don't have to wait till the 12th. You can submit your weight at any time. I even had Donna send me a message today saying, hey,
did I do it right?
Did I do it right? Yes, you did. I got your photo. So just don't worry about the date of submitting your weight. As long as you submit it once with a photo before the 12th, you're good to go.
We love you. We love you all. We hope you all have a great evening. And we'll see you guys on Thursday or tomorrow morning at 6:30 because we are getting up for step tomorrow.
Yeah, we are. Tomorrow
Yep.
it's a step day.
Yep.
We don't have a session tomorrow night. So I'm going to end the live feed. For those of you in Zoom, stick around if you have any questions. And then everybody else, we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
They made the button on TikTok